Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Now, here's Toppin. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this great, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And it's Simmons penetrating.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
Pass to SGA. Here's Vucevic. And the three off target. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Siakam. 5 to shoot. Ingram outside. Stolen by Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Up top, Strus. No good with the triple. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Pass to SGA. Ingram outside. For the three. Simmons pulls it in.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Now, here's Strus. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Over to the left wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Ingram. Now SGA. Back to Vucevic. And it's off from three-point range. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
Brandon Ingram
drills the three-pointer.
That's really nice timing on that release that time by Ingram. He was shot ready.
Pass to Strus. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now, here's SGA. Bridges with some nice defense. This one for three. Toppin pulls it in. In the corner, it's Ingram. From deep. Offensive rebound. Outside for SGA. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to SGA. And he drives in. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is just so good around the hoop. Good luck stopping SGA.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Strus. Siakam, high post. Just 4 to shoot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. It's good. This game is all even.
Vucevic.
Coming into this league, Vucevic didn't have this shot. Now, you've got to respect him from deep.
Now here's Simmons. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Pass to Vucevic. To the wing on the left. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Good.
12.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
And here is Simmons. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Black. And a miss there on the triple. Jalen Duren is certainly a force to him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Pass to Thor. From the arc. And it's Ingram missing. Anunoby left side. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals, and he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back over to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
That's just staying focused through the contact. SGA now goes to the line to add one.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Yeah, SGA so quick up the floor and getting out in transition, able to find that space.
Pass to Black. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. Anunoby has the open look. No good from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. For 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds and last touch by Strus.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's SGA. He's got 9. Pass to Vucevic. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
SGA with the ball. Lets it go with a 3. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And over the course of his career, the three-point shot has been a work in progress for SGA. But I like how it's looking right now.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot twos, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Strus missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Took him no time at all on that one. Strus has got 12 points in the game.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
The kick out to Crowder. Pass to Strus. Shoots over Black. And it's Strus missing. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
And here is Strus. Off target with his 3.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams will make substitutions. And the home team has possession. 7-point differential. Pass to Middleton. There's a screen. From outside, off the mark. Here's De Silva. Finished off the break.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And that does it for the first half of play. They're up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Simmons can't get it to go. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And Tim, the Quinnis.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Pass to Black. Here's SGA. 17 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Simmons inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Strus. Offline with his three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
To the paint. Here's Simmons. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
SGA left no doubt on that one, throws it down.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Strus. Siakam for 3. Here's Highsmith. Three-pointer. Up again. Outside, SGA. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. Highsmith's shot is off. No good from Simmons. Pass to Highsmith. From past the arc. And it's Strus with the rebound.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back over to you, Kevin.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. 1:56 left in the third. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Middleton. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And they're on the break. Finished off the break. He has 5.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Here's Simmons. They swipe it. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
Brandon Ingram.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Down low. Back to Simmons. To stop the drought. No good at the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to SGA. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Pushing it up. Pass to Simmons. Intercepted. From deep, SGA. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
6 on the shot clock. Inside. And Simmons slams it in.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's SGA from deep three-point territory. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 8.
gm28 54.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside, and stolen by Siakam. Finished off the break.
And a reason Siakam was named the NBA's most improved player back in 2019. Defense. I mean, great at anticipation on that field.
Brandon Ingram.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Strus for 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
quickly getting the ball up court. That was a great lead pass and an easy finish.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop him.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The drive by Simmons. Launches it. And it's Max Strus with the three.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
High post Vucevic. Pass to Ingram. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Now, here's Strus. Beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. In the corner, it's Ingram. High post Vucevic. Pass to Black. Puts up a deep three. Oh, he hits the deep three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Vucevic. Another chance. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Here's Simmons. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. SGA from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half. Bridges outside. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
SGA with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Really nice job by Ingram staying calm that time as the shot clock almost expired. Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. That free throw good from SGA. Well, Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket I'm fine with that.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. To the middle. And it's Strus missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Outside, SGA. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care